A sideways story from Wayside School. We're going to tell you about a mathematically challenged student in Mrs. Jewell's class on the 30th story of Wayside School. But before we get to him, there's something you ought to know. Wayside School was accidentally built sideways. It was supposed to be only one story high, with 30 classrooms all in a row. Instead, it is 30 stories high, with one classroom on each story. The builder said he was very sorry. Our first story is about Joe. One day, Mrs. Jewels kept him in from recess. "Joe, you are going to have to learn to count." "But Mrs. Jewels, I already know how to count. Let me go to recess." "First, count to 10. Joe counted to 10. 6, 8, 12, 1, 5, 2, 7, 11, 3, 10. "No, Joe, that's wrong." "No, it isn't. I counted till I got to 10. "But you were wrong. I'll prove it to you." She put down 5 pencils. "How many pencils do we have here, Joe?" Joe counted the pencils. 4, 6, 1, 9, 5. "There are 5 pencils, Mrs. Jewels." "That's wrong." "How many pencils are there?" 5. "That's what I said. May I go to recess now?" "No. You got the right answer, but you counted the wrong way. You were just lucky." She put down 3 books. "Count the books, Joe." Joe counted the books. 1,000? 1,000,000? 3. 3, Mrs. Jewels. "Correct. May I go to recess now?" "No. Listen to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you say it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. She put down 6 erasers. "Now count the erasers, Joe, just the way I showed you." Joe counted the erasers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. "There are 10, Mrs. Jewels." "No. Didn't I count right?" "Yes, you counted right, but you got the wrong answer." "This doesn't make any sense. When I count the wrong way, I get the right answer. When I count the right way, I get the wrong answer." Mrs. Jewels hit her head against the wall 5 times. Uh, 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 uh. "How many times did I hit my head against the wall, Joe?" 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You hit your head against the wall 10 times. "No!" 4, 6, 1, 9, 5. You hit your head 5 times. Mrs. Jewels shook her head no and said, "Yes, that's right." Just then the bell rang. "Oh, darn," said Joe. "I missed recess." So now you know about Wayside School. Some people say this story is strange and silly. That is probably true. But when the children at Wayside School heard the stories about us, they thought we were strange and silly. And that's for sure.